And then he was like, we're not gonna include your daughter on this will, and we're not even gonna stay with your daughter under this roof. Your daughter will be included in her father's will. Hey guys, it's your girl Okudicula girl, and I am back with another super dope video. Today it's a story time, guys. I know how much you love stories. It's a story time, and I am sure you've already seen from the title of this video that this video is a sad video. My ex-husband hated my daughter like to death. He was like, Ngeke. Okay guys, let me give you a background story of this so that you can understand where this is going. So when I met my ex-husband, he had 2 sons, ne? And I had 1 daughter, ne? So he already had a house, but now after getting married, because we started with Fat and Set, and then after Fat and Set we upgraded to marriage, like ilobola, ne? So we then sat down, starting to discuss things like buying a house which is our own, like me and him. So while we were discussing that, we also discussed that we're gonna do a joint bond for the house. So upon that, he started, while we were still combining our documents, and he came with the birth certificates of the sons, ne, both sons. And then I was like, oh, okay, no, let me also go and do a copy of my daughter's birth certificate, and then he was like, no, we're not gonna include your daughter here. We can't include the daughter on this, like a will and on this house as a beneficiary. The beneficiaries are already okay. It will be just my 2 sons. I'm like, what? Are you nuts? What are you saying? And then he was like, no, your daughter has her own father, and the father is the one who's gonna secure everything for your daughter. Hence, we're not gonna include the daughter here. I'm like, what do you mean? Because payslip is gonna be used here. So if my payslip is gonna be used here, like, make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense. How is my daughter not gonna be included there? Bear in mind, guys, this guy, the mother of these 2 sons is working under government, well stable, guys, financially stable, and then she's having a house, she's having a car, guys. Lo muntu lo umeka kahle, and definitely sure that woman already, like, ubenzile abantwana bakhe as beneficiaries kwinto zakhe, obviously, even to the house for that matter. And then there is me and my poor daughter, who is having uleu katata, like nje upopai, and yes, bangathi don't cocomelon katata, ongamenzelanga anything, ongamfakelanga anything, which I know ukuthi there is no way on earth anything ebambekayo pha kuye. I'm the only hope of my daughter. Like, akanayo enye hope ngaphandle kwami. Then mna ke manje senizo-acta ngathi andinangqondo, andimfaki ku-will. Kanjani? Njani? It can never make sense to me. So I tried ukuthi sihlale phansi mina naye. I tried to make him see. I tried to convince him that no, there is no way I will take out my payslip and my daughter doesn't appear on the beneficiaries. There's just no way. And then he was like, no, the reason I'm putting my sons here is because they are my blood, and the reason I'm putting them is because they're gonna, like, grow the legacy, and then I was like, yo, so who is gonna put my daughter ke? Kuzokwenzeka ntoni ngodaughter wami ke? Because kwengukuyena akana anything ebambekayo. If I die, uzofa, ndizofa, ashiyeke nantoni yena. He was like, no, the father uzo menzela. That is the father's duty. I mean, that you are, guys. Hi, makuyekwe. And njengoba ethetha so, guys, uvelo kulobola. So I think he just gained powers zokuncontroller. Like, makayobhatala into ilobola, bekazixelela ukuthi, you know what, like, I just gained powers ke ngoku, ndiza kumcontroller, ndiza kumsa ngapha nangapha. He was like, no, ngokwesiko kahle kahle umntwana akumelanga ukuthi uze naye nalana, and obviously umele umthathe umbuyisele back home ayohlala nomamakho, because at this point she is not supposed to stay under one roof with us. Hey, bo. I was like, no, but we are staying with your 2 sons. So how on earth are we not going to stay with my daughter? And he was like, no, my sons are my blood, like lam. So it's a must, but your daughter, no, she needs to go and stay in Eastern Cape. Bear in mind, guys, Nanshala Ejobek, like in Gauteng. And then now I have to send my daughter to Eastern Cape to my mother, guys. I will no mama. While mina, I am busy parenting his kids in Shalanabo under one roof. Guys, in Zoltata Putandula Bandwana, like, tell me in Zoltata, knowing very well, go to Umtana Muse Eastern Cape, Upachile, Mshambi, Aganas Shangu, or Tabile, Unema Sense, or Umtana Quatile Upper Corner. The resentment that will come with that. Yo, guys, and this. No, there is no way. So we like sat down and I tried to convince otherwise, no, that can never happen. So by that time I was already pregnant, and I told him that if I had to send my child back home, you will also send your kids home, like, because your mother is still alive, fresh and kicking. So even their mother, guys, is so alive, fresh and kicking, and besides, the mother, guys, is so stable. I don't understand. She is financially stable, she is working under government, she's having a car, she's having a house. Nje yonke into ugirl like nje ubalanced with life, ubalanced. It's just that nje I don't know about guy why is like ekisile. I just don't know why is like ekisile. And ugirl ke sana udlubucha bakhe ke yena, she can go wherever she wants to go without considering ukuthi abantwana bazosala nobani or yabo indaba lezo. So I'm like, no, even no mama wabo, she's still an option. Bangahamba bohla no mama wabo. Then nami I can send my daughter to my mother. And then lost me because I was already pregnant by that time. To under this roof. And then when it comes to indaba ye will, it will. If singamfaka umntanami, naba bakho abazufakwa. If abantwana bakho siyabafaka, then it means mina my payslip won't be used. If we are putting your kids and we are not putting my daughter, that means I still need to secure a future for my daughter somewhere else with my payslip. So there is no way I can use my payslip without including my daughter. Remember that payslip, it's my daughter's payslip, not mine. I'm working for my daughter, I'm not working for myself. So if I get call up on a payslip, you must just kiss it a goodbye. Hayi ke sana kwasawa endlini kungathethiswana kudlulwane nje umuntu makafika adlule nje athini uyabona nje ukuthi guys, this is so heavy, it is so heavy. And I'm just picturing myself with, okay, when my daughter is growing up and then she gets to understand the whole narrative or the whole concept, or okay, mina, when my mother cashed elthandweni sana wasekedidiswela uthando, she decided to send me home because kaloku bendisisiphitikezi, or I was the disturbance. And then wa enjoy ke sana life nabantwana bendoda yakhe nendoda yakhe without me being on the picture. Like, wow, guys, how do I even explain that to my daughter? It doesn't make sense, guys. That's why I came up with this idea that, okay, let's take the kids to a boarding school. Yeah, let's just take abantwana to a boarding school, and then sisale nalo umntwana ocommon ukuthi did he agree? No. No, abantwana bakhe, they cannot grow without him being there. Ufuna ukubabona mabakhula in ngeke babe right without seeing him every day. When they wake up every day, they need to see him, and that means my daughter got this. Yeah, now she can just wake up anywhere without seeing me and then go to school and what. I was like, yo, guys, no. Marriage is gag. I get it. There is no way. There is just no way that I will just prioritize marriage over umntanami. There is no way. If he wanted that so badly, he could have told me before he's going like to my place to pay that bride price, like, or that lobola, because I could have said no. If it means ukuthi ngibe naye, I must be with him at the expense of happiness yomntanami. No, guys, no. It can't. Kanti abaZulu ngabantu abanjani? Like amaZulu guys, ngabantu abanjani? So when you get married to umZulu, kumele ulahle umntwana. Yo, guys, I could not understand. I still don't understand it even today. I was like, gek, count me out and easy. Count me out and easy. That's when, guys, I started to be very vigilant about my payslip. I started making sure that my payslip wami, guys, ndi careful njengawo, like they're not gonna be part of that. And already in my heart, I could already see that this marriage is gonna fail. And again, there is this thing, yeah, okay, that he thought maybe he was that smart, and then he came with this lame idea, and as idea banlo wayezenai emthathapi from banlo muncu wayemphale idea imuncu kwayona. Like he came with that thing, okay, it's fine, we can stay with your daughter for now, and then we not gonna include her in the will. Still, the people who are staying around, the neighbors, will know who is Shalanai, and so if anything happens, the neighbors will come and testify or will be the witnesses that umntwana bekahlalana, and therefore she is entitled to whatever shares or share ekumele ukuthi ayithole. So ama neighbors azo testify ukuthi no, umntwana sihlala naye, umntwana ngwalana, and then the child is entitled to something. I'm like, what? Are you mad? Like, a whole literate body who went to school and passed matric and also went to varsity and passed the 4 years in varsity with record time could literally believe that stupidity. Ukuthi abantu bazo testify when it's my daughter. Ukuthi okay, no, bekahlala lana in, but when it's your kids, there is no one who's testifying anything. It's just written black and white. They are the beneficiaries, and yo, guys, I lost interest there. Like, I lost interest gradually. The interest was like, haibo ndipina mchato mnilo. I was like, yo, okay. That's when, guys, it's not gonna work. It's not mine, and there's no point of me getting divorced. Yo, guys, and you are even asking yourself that, okay, if ndingacudisa ndivume ukuthi siyenze this way into yakhona, and then mhlambe ndipush and force ukuthi okay makabhalwe umntwana like in black and white, it's fine. Mandichona, guys, ngubani ozomela umntwana, who is gonna be there standing with the child like through thin and thick, ozobe esitsho ukuthi lo mntwana lo like uyi beneficiary la, and when esokolisa mna ndiphila kuthi ukuthi must the minute kuthiwa ndifile declared dead, umntwana must kiss a goodbye in that house. Firstly, she's gonna be kicked out. Secondly, she's not gonna benefit anything because she won't even have someone to back her up. I was like, no, no. Already ndiyayibona ukuthi le flag, it's very red. It's very red. I promise you, it's very red. I was like, no, thank you very much. If you had any experience that is similar to this or even different, anything that you would want to share about marriage or something like that, please don't hesitate. Leave it down below. I would be more than happy and excited to read other people's experiences. I think I would also know that, okay, this thing, it was not just me, and other people, they do experience crazy stuff in marriages or in relationships. So yeah, guys, that would be the end of the video for today, and we'll see you on the next one. With God's love never fails. Mwah. Bye.